Hi, Shaklee family. So, we're diving right in from the dreaming portion, which, you really should be in a very excited and inspired mindset. And like I said, it's that whole shift of saying, can the work that we do today to help people pay off for 3 and 4 and 10 and 20 years? And the answer is yes. And Shaklee offers us that. So, now we're going to talk about committing. And especially early on, it can be a little bit hard to really understand what this means. So, with your upline sponsor, you work quickly to say, okay, how many hours a week do I have? Do I have 3 hours a week for Shaklee? Do I have 5? Do I have 10? And then with them, we're making a plan to understand what are you going to be doing during those 5 to 10 hours. Now, I always recommend a Tuesday night training call with our upline master coordinators. Jeannie and Steve Tubell have a wonderful program that they do where they run through the fundamentals and they train us to do what has been working for 60 years, as long as Shaklee distributors have been building businesses. And they teach the fundamentals, they teach it really well. So that's Tuesday nights. And then as you go through the rest of these videos, you're going to get a sense of the other activities that you're doing. You're going to be sponsoring people, you're going to be having meetings, sharing, reaching out by text, phone, Facebook. It's all totally doable in the midst of our days. Now, I usually block aside 2 hours a day for Shaklee, and I recommend that if you're going to make this a significant income stream, you need to say that you're working 10 hours a week, especially at the beginning, when life is busy and it might be that you forget, oh, I have this business I just started, and so blocking off the hours in your calendar, even in your iPhone calendar, if you just block aside time every day and you say, these are the hour and a half or 2 hours that I can work, and then working with your upline to say, what are you doing during that time? So that's part of the commitment. It's a commitment of our time and our energy. And we always have the saying in Shaklee that we joke we trade TV for PV. And so there may be sacrifices that we're making. This is something that was hard for me, especially being a mom. I always felt like, okay, my time's not my own anyway. Like, the kids always need things. And there were periods of time where I really was just kind of letting life happen and then saying, oh, well, what did I do for Shaklee today? Oh, I don't remember. But if you start with the plan and you start with the goal and then you work backwards and you really do make that commitment, then you're going to find that this grows and people take you seriously for what you can offer them because you're taking it seriously as a business. And some people just want to share and earn their products for free. Other people would like to really build to the next levels of, income replacement and things like that. So I'm really just kind of giving you a big picture, but I also want to focus in on the people that are really serious about building this business. That's where I'm focusing my trainings, because that's where I have been with Shaklee, and that's what allowed me to really focus in and understand that this is what I'm going to be doing with my time, and that it's an amazing opportunity that I can now share, and that it allows me to not have to have a desk job, and be home with my kids and have this be what I do. I'm a mompreneur. I'm a business owner. And so the other part of the commit, people can say, well, you're involved with this company. What does that mean? And there's a big difference between involvement and commitment. And this is something that I learned recently. It's so easy to say that if you're involved with something, when things get tough, like, oh, there's a really full day and I don't know how I'm going to make this event in the evening, and, that's going to be the thing that drops out. If you're really committed to something, if that's where you're starting with this, and the goals are there and you're really committed to your upline sponsor for accountability, then it's going to be something where you're not going to just let the Shaklee events drop on the side, or other things in life get in the way. Like I said, it's so easy for us to have excuses, but it's also easy for us to let say, like, well, then how is this business going to work for me? And the answer is that the time commitment is really a part of it, especially at the beginning. You will see that what you do now really does pay off 3 months from now, 5 months from now, 6 months from now, the work that you do now and the quality sponsoring and the members that you get can be, a huge referral stream for you. They can be your business partners in the future. You just never know. And so these first conversations are exciting and really, really important for setting the stage. So we'll go into that next. But this part, especially, I like to be able to just talk about putting down that after the dream board, you have the daily goals and actions, the monthly goals and actions, and just really being able to write it down and be accountable to somebody else. We can set up an accountability call, you and I. The team has calls. We allow you to be working for yourself, but in an environment that really supports and mentors you. And that's something that most business owners are just really desperate for, really would love to have that, and Shaklee builds it into the business model. We have people who have reached a level of success that you want. I can talk to a master coordinator who's making $250,000 a year, and I can say, okay, what should I be doing now? How did you build your business? What can I learn? And that kind of commitment to those conversations and those relationships is also very important. The biggest thing that you're going to do in your first few months is to get to know the team, plug in, understand what it is that you're a part of, and then it helps you not feel like you're just kind of this solo person hanging out saying, hey, these products are so great. You really are part of this family, and that's what Shaklee's become for me, the relationships that I have. I'm definitely going to save some of that for another video, but I want you to take away from this video the importance of commitment and goals, and writing down your weekly schedule as best you can, and just letting yourself take it seriously as a business from the beginning, and knowing that people will respond when they see that. Thank you. See you on the next one.